Hey, Cameron here with Seabutters Tech. We've known for a long time that the Surface Pro will boost itself if you keep the outside of the device cool. Now, the reason for that is Microsoft designed this to, if it gets too hot to the touch, they know people are going to be putting their hands on this. So they make the internals throttle if the outside gets too hot. This is detrimental to performance and your computer can't boost as high as it normally would, which is why I've been recommending for a long time with Surface Pro to put a fan on it. But there's never been a perfect fan. These things can cut your hands, they're clunky, they're hard to use, they're USB-A now, and it's really hard to find a good fan that works for your Surface Pro. But I have finally designed and am building in-house and going to make available for purchase this, the Seabutters Tech Performance Fan. And this is the perfect companion to your Surface Pro device. It pops on easily like this. It's small, streamlined, very quiet. We'll talk about the specs of this device, but it cools the rear of your machine, allowing your performance to boost to a much higher level. So let's see what that performance looks like. Here's a quick shot on the top, no fan, on the bottom with the Seabutters Tech fan. You can see with the fan, we're using 21 watts versus 14, and the frame rate is 52 versus 41. But let's not stop at just one benchmark. Let's look and see what the difference is with the fan on and fan off in a 100% sustained load for a long period of time. This is a graph that lasts over 30 minutes of 100% CPU utilization. And so you can see that the green line is the regular Surface Pro 9 and the red line is the same Surface Pro 9, same test, but now with the fan attached. And the graph here is the average effective clock speed. And you can see that they both start out boosting high because, they're both cold at that point. But then as time goes on, that green line fades pretty substantially and the clock speed reduces. And you can see it follows along here, and after about 30 minutes, the Surface Pro 9 without the fan has just had it. The CPU kind of dies and goes down to 1.6, 1.7 gigahertz. What does the Surface Pro 9 with the fan do? Well, you can see that not only does it sustain boost longer, but when it does drop down, it gets to about 2.6 gigahertz, follows along and fades slightly, but is able to maintain performance indefinitely. And if you look at the delta between the end of this test after running 100% CPU usage for 30 minutes, you can see that we ended here with the fan at about 2.5 gigahertz, where this one faded to 1.7. And that's a huge difference. What does this look like in terms of total system power consumption? Let's look at that graph. You can see that the red line, the Surface Pro 9 with the fan, is able to use more watts for longer sustained usage. And in fact, if you look at the very end of this graph that my head's cutting off right now, you can see that it could maintain using 34-ish watts, where the one without the fan, suddenly it's down to 16-ish watts. So this is tested with my actual fan on the actual device. So I know this is effective. I know you're going to like it. And this has been a total journey to get this up and working. Tons and tons of testing with different fans and different designs and 3D prints that I've been working on. And I finally landed on this design. And I really like it because it fits flush and it performs great. The fan uses 1 watt only, but compared to other fan solutions, it's much, much quieter. Now, there's one issue though. I know a lot of you are going to want to not have to take up one of your USB-C slots on the side. A lot of you are connecting with eGPU and want to be able to plug other things in. So at first I was only going to release the USB-C version of this. So that's why I decided to offer a USB-A version as well. This is the special edition black color. I call it Neon Tech Circles. You can see there's some cool holographic effects on it. And this version still works with Surface Pro 9. If you don't want to use it on USB-C, It just attaches magnetically like this. So we have two different variants. The USB-C that is streamlined, no cable, only works on Pro 8 and 9. Maybe some of the Go's. I haven't been able to test with a Go. I don't have one in hand. But if any other tablet, any other Surface, you can use the magnetic attach USB-A version as well. And this is a really nice color. I really like the black. But you can also get the USB-C version in this Neon Tech Circles as well. So there will be a Surface Sky Gray, the Neon Circles, the Panos Poppy Red, and the Forest Like Green. So those are the colors that I came up with for this. And again, these will be available in both USB-A options and USB-C options. So with the USB-A, you're able to, if you're running out of ports or if you have any other tablet device, this makes this compatible with old Surface Pros, compatible with any tablet out there in the world. The C-Butters Tech Performance Fan will work with any of them. If you have a Surface Pro 9 or 8, this is the option to get. Or if you have any other Surface Pro, you have this USB-A version available to you. So anyways, the link to the store to purchase these, it should be on the screen right now and in the description. And I just want to be super clear. This is a very boutique option with these fans. And when I say that, what I mean is I am hand making these for you. We have a limited run of about 100. I have enough parts to build 100 of these, so they are available now. If this first launch goes well, I will have more available to you. But for this first batch, if you want to get one right away, move fast because there's only a 100 of these available. In the future, if it sells well, I will make more of them. But I am hand making these for you. But there's a lot going on here behind the scenes. There's magnets in these. There's metallic shims. There's a lot going on to make it work perfectly with these Surface Pro devices. And that's something that you're not going to find anywhere else. And if you look on Amazon even, a magnetic attached tablet fan, they start at $30. So I think for the type of product, I think we have a winner here. So I hope you think so too. They are 3D printed. I'll be very clear about that up front. These are very well printed, have some really cool defining features on them, and are fairly durable. But they are still handmade 3D printed devices, so be careful with them. What that means is you want to be sure that when you're putting especially this USB-C one, it has to be thin so other devices can plug into the second USB-C port. So when you put it on, just make sure that you go straight down. And when you pull it off, don't go like this. You'll break it. Not easily, but you can't just yank it off like this because you got to slide it off of the USB-C port. And I just say that because I don't want anyone to have a bad time. And that may be why no one has actually done this, is because when you have an angled adapter like this, there's always the chance people won't understand and just try to rip it off and break the port. But this works great. I think you're really going to like it. If you want to pick one up, go purchase one in the link below, surfacefan.myshopify.com, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys like this and it helps you get better performance on your Surface Pro 9. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Really appreciate if you're going to pick one up. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.